Yes.
Yeah, we are.
Okay, so actually I did not find time to go through the idea questions, but kuna penye nilianza kuzipitia not on the same notebook, but from the visualization questions, my country, so I first did import the general Kiva data, then the head there, I did go to the shape. So I just wanted to know more about the data, the shape, the head again. Then I did subset say Peru. That was my data of choice. And that's how it was. Then the info just to get to know more about the data. For the cleaning process to get to know the columns which had got missing values and the sum. So the region had around 160, you said 54 missing tags. That way, the top loan uses in the data. So I did take use because the question was referring to the uses in the loan data. So the use, I did drop all the missing ones. Then for the top users, so the one which are the highest use, I did use the value count because it's the number of time or the frequency. So the top one was to buy seeds and fertilizers, which had 90, then to buy seeds. So I failed to, but the first one, it was to buy seeds and fertilizers. Then the second one is to buy seed and fertilizer. So I think the Python did read them different one because of the S at the end and all the way down. Then I did visualize it using a bar plot. Then the most dominant field partner. So here actually it was a challenge, but I did use the theme loans, the theme data, not the theme loans. Then just for that, to get to know more about the data, the country, to get to know about the unique ones, because I didn't actually want to subsect the one for Peru, which I was using. So yeah, all about Peru, to get to know more about it. Then the cleaning process and getting to know more about the loan. Then so here I did a single outfield partner, value count, then the head. So the dominant field partner was cooperative, the Ahoro, which was appearing 320 times. Then associate and the rest. So after that, I did want to visualize about that, the partner and the frequency. I did use a bar plot and the multi-PLT, the multi-plotlib to visualize about that. But I wonder multi-plotlib usually have the larger one appearing on top and this one, the larger one was appearing at the bottom. Maybe Ernest will explain about that. The partner names and the total loan amount. I actually did not merge the data, some have done it, but I just still used that, the one for loan. So I did have the amount. I did a group by field partner name, amount, sort values then. So here the field partners and the amount of loan they had. Then here I used the head 13 because the total number of field partners were 13. So there's no need. I just wanted to visualize all of them. So to visualize them using SNS, that is a SIP-born. I find that the Social Ariwa was the leading, then Eda Prosper was following about that. Then I hear the index, the field partner name. It was actually, I just realized it was the same question, but maybe just for that, it was more about distribution. So I did this plot with a seaborn. It was a way normal distributed, skewed kiasi. Then I just went ahead to know more about that. Then top reasons for giving the loan. I did a bar plot using the seaborn, and agriculture was actually topping. Then the sale of animals, farming going downwards, grocery up to the ninth, the 10th one, which was general store. So if you visualize that, agriculture is still the one there and the most colors. Then top regions by loan. I did a group by to single out region and loan amount. So by the most of my plots, I was using the 10 because my data was having around 22,000 plus. So I could not visualize all of that. Then for the bar, I did a bar plot again for that. The correlation of the numerical values using a heat map. I just referred back to the head of the Peru loan, the subset Peru I was using. Then I did a group by region because it was talking about the numerical values, and I referred back to the region. Then we found it and all the numerical values that were on the data. I don't know if that was actually the requirement of the question, but I believe I did it. Then I did, I wanted to have the correlation table for that numerical values, which was there. Then I did a heat map. And the land account, everything was there. So because per my understanding, it was about the one with all the numerical values. Then the distribution of the loan amount. So first I did the distribution of loan amount by region. The question was, I think it was open. So the distribution of loan amount, I did it first by region. So the leading region was 26 October year. And then after that, I did because it was talking about the distribution, so I thought it was to use a dist plot, the histogram. Then next I used a scatter plot for the same. Then I did a gender distribution with the same loan. So first I did the cleaning for the gender to find that the females were 45,767. Then the male was 17,359. For that, I did visualize it using a pie chart. After that, just for some curiosity, I did a pair plot to visualize all of the data with the numerical values, because I named it up the numerical, so it was all about the data with the numerical values. Then the next question was talking about the distribution of payment terms. So I did single out the payment terms. So it was repayment, the loan amount, the term in months, and all that. So here I actually, Ernest. Hello?
Yeah.
On visualizing this, okay, first I used a line plot, but it was not giving it out more clearly. Then I went ahead to do it with a pie chart. I wanted to have all these things in the same canvas, on the same, like the same row, but sijui nilipotea wapi juu here the plt.subplot. Maybe you'll explain for me that, because they are appearing in the single column, but I wanted them to appear on a single row. I don't know. Maybe I'll consult you later for that.
Okay.
So then the lender count against funded amount. So the lender count funded amount is there, but actually this one gave me a problem to visualize because the funded amount is in float. Yeah. So I tried how I could plot the lender, which is an integer, and funded amount, which is in form of float. So to convert I know we use the int function, but ilinishinda how I could fix it to have the funded amount back to integer form. But I saw some people did that visual. I'll go through that. Then the distribution of the.
So Shem, I think your time is up. I think that is enough. I think we're going to have maybe a 1-1 later on. So so this was a good presentation. So I think we can just end it there.